I don't understand. It's the time machine. But it looked like it needed a pilot. Ben? Ben, are you here?
I'm over here, Lyle.
Ben, I don't understand the point of this.
This is a vision, Lyle. The Stuper war that happened before your time would never have happened without the Stuper hero.
Right.
No. I mean the superhero who you would be. Who would take up fighting beside myself so long ago.
So long ago? Are you from the future?
That is a question above my pay grade. The point, my friend, is that especially after that concussion, you have split personalities in your head.
What?
I will figure out how to harvest those split personalities if you are willing, and put your fractured mind into 3 suits of armor like your own.
That seems very contrived and out of nowhere.
Such is an independent project such as this.
So then why are you telling me this?
Because the fractured parts of your mind need just as much motivation as your collected mind did before.
I don't understand.
You must become these new parts of yourself. You must become the Inspector General.
But I don't know how to be an Inspector General.
Well, that's very simple. You have to behave like one.
But how? I don't...
Oh, how, why, what? Don't bother me with silly technicalities. You're the Inspector General. Be big, strong, firm. Please.
Be big, be strong, be firm, says Yakov. But if it doesn't work, whose neck will they jerk? Whose block will they knock off? Not Yakov. Be an Inspector General. What does an Inspector General do? Inspect generals? No. An Inspector General generally inspects. That is, they expect him to inspect generally, if they're expecting an Inspector General. But an exceptionally generous Inspector General who made an exception and had no inspection would cause suspicion, which in my condition I couldn't accept. Thank you. However, if people unsuspecting now accept without detecting an imposter who's not posted as a pedigreed inspector, could this palpable imposter say a gypsy or a coster? Could he possibly get past them by his posture? In 2 words, unlikely. So it is not a question of to flee or not to flee, but to be or not to be. And if so, how? Should I be arrogant? Should I be elegant? Should I be smart? A roaring Russian hussar, or very British empire, or like the cagey Viennese who already eats a cheese while he says no thank you please. Be smart. I must examine every side of me, the long, the narrow, the wide of me, the Dr. Jekyll under the hide of me. If I value my anatomy, the skinny and the fat of me, how shall I start to play the part? Should I be arrogant? Up off your knees! Stop licking my boots! Elegant?
Sugar.
A lump.
Lemon.
A squeeze.
Cream.
A dribble.
Tea.
Never touch it. Or smart. If they don't know what you should know, they won't know what you would know.
Arrogant.
Elegant. Smart. If you say so.
And it's not so.
So what so?
If you talk to them, ya-ta-ta-ta, you only waste your breath. Laugh at them, ha-ha-ha-ha, they're all you far beneath. Talk and you show your ignorance. Laugh and you show your teeth. Ha-ha!
Gentlemen, if you will just step aside for one moment, I should be very happy to talk to this unfortunate wretch. Thank you. The course of action you should act on that I've actually planned is a smasher. A lot of thought I've put in it. If you casually cover up your mouth with your hand, you will never put your foot in it. Never, never, never put your foot in it. Really, gentlemen, please. Sneak a sniff in of snuff. Und solve your difficulties with ease. Just stand around and wait for them to sneeze. No, and you'll see which way will blow the breeze.
Pay no attention to what he says, do it my way.
My way. My way.
How can you show your ignorance?
Till they never, never blows the breeze. Never, never blows the breeze. Never, never blows the breeze. Breeze, breeze, breeze. Please stop. You're confusing me. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. It's the way we'll see. You're so pleased with yourself. You don't care about me. That isn't true. If we didn't care, would we talk this way?
Things are not as bad as they look, gypsy boy. No, sir. They are much worse. And remember, a tear in the eye is worth two in the bush. Yes, sir.
Then how do I play my part?
Be arrogant, be elegant, be smart. Be arrogant, be elegant, be
With
smart.
you I agree, all three of me, you need no longer linger. I'll give him the fist.
Give him the fist.
Give him the wrist.
Give him the wrist.
Give him the finger.
Be smart. Oh, good. You're awake. Awake? How long was I out? Oh, quite some time. Long enough for me to find out that hard drive from the Jawas was actually quite useful. Oh? Yes, it was modified by someone to not only store data, but cognitive data. Cognitive data? Yes, the brain is very much like a hard drive, and yours suddenly had 3 extra partitions. What? It seems that you hit your head so hard that your brain split off 3 different copies of itself. I have now removed them so as not to cause trouble. Yeah, that's what you said. From the future. What? Yeah, no, you explained all of it. You had to convince me so that you could take the shards of my mind and create the soldiers that I would become. That doesn't make any sense. However, I suppose I could try combining them into the suit. Yeah, that's what you from the future was trying to convince me to be okay with you doing. So yeah, you do that. They will help you. And, yeah, there'll be a tomorrow to be returning to. Oh yeah, speaking of that, the time machine is done. I'm not super sure about that time distortion device. It may cause issues. It may force the time continuum to start causing temporal displacement amnesia, or something like that. I'm very surprised you haven't had it. That's a very common theory of time travel.
Really? I've never heard about this theory of time travel. Is this a book I can check out at the library?
Well, not yet. I haven't published my manuscripts. Anyways, if you would hop in, I shall take you back to the future. Alright, here we go!
Back to the future, no looking back. Back to the future, whatever it takes. Oh, what if we make a few mistakes along the way?
I have no name. It's annoying.
Actually, it's Lyle. See, this is what I talked about the time, temporal amnesia. What did I call it?
For some reason, I'm the only one who has this real narrow visor, and I can barely see out of this helmet. Sometimes, it makes me feel like a stormtrooper. I hate stormtroopers. You see, I've been taught to hate stormtroopers, actually. I guess I'm a bigot. Because that's what everyone always said to do. Hate stormtroopers. Superhero's mother was a stormtrooper. She hated that, so we should hate them. So we should fight them. I'm starting to realize it's actually just a perpetual cycle of hate and bloodshed for no reason. Why can't we all just get along?
Lyle, we're landing!
Thanks, Ben. Be careful. That unit looks real rickety.
I will. Farewell, my friend.
My never-ending search to find a purpose has brought me all over the world. But as I was looking for it, a voice spoke out. Hey, what are you doing up there? Uh-oh. Gotta go.